Tell me who the bitch nigga hating on me. Jumping on my dick, but this dick ain't free. To Pimp a Butterfly, another classic CD. Ghetto lullaby for everyone they MC. Blah, 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 blah. Nigga, now RIP. My diligence is.
I actually wrote a script for this video, but it's not really a script, it's just bullet points. This video probably isn't gonna do very well because I'm me and this YouTube algorithm shit is very much anti-me, but I don't really care in this instance. I'm mostly making this video for therapy reasons. I originally recorded this video 2 months ago when I had this epiphany, but I figured I'd re-record it thanks to the Carmelo Anthony and Rick Chow trial verdict. So 2 months ago, I broke down and cried on my way back home from work, listening to Pimp a Butterfly. And what was the thing that made me cry? Afro-pessimism. Afro-pessimism, for those who don't know, is the idea that all Black people are basically walking zombies. We are alive but not fully human because society itself needs Black people at the very bottom in order to function properly. And all the other races use their proximity to Blackness versus their proximity to whiteness to kind of figure out where they rank among the hierarchy. And I came across this video by Psyche. Her name's not Psyche, her name's Elizabeth, but she was one of the first videos I watched that really broke it down perfectly. And also at the same time of me figuring out Afro-pessimism, I was listening to Damn. You see, while To Pimp a Butterfly is this beautiful masterpiece about trying to uplift the Black community, Black beauty, Black pride, there's one song on that album that sticks out like a sore thumb amongst all of it. Blacker the Berry. You can see it in the placement of Blacker the Berry, right? Because the track preceding it, Complexions, is this song about, skin complexion, skin tone, just because you're light don't make you smart, just because you dark don't make you stupid. Rhapsody likens her skin tone to brown hazelnut cinnamon black tea. But on Black the Berry, Kendrick likens his skin tone to the heart of a racist.
Bruh.
And I don't know, Kendrick he's a pretty dark skinned brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty fucked up. Just like how Complexions is about all of the beautiful things about Black culture and Black people, Black of the Berry is nothing but Black stereotypes. He's talking about he's a proud monkey, drinking Kool-Aid and eating watermelon and jumping extra high and shit. Like, it's some real self-hatred. So after To Pimp a Butterfly dropped, and it did moderately well, it sold like well over 300,000, I believe. Clearly Kendrick felt like his message wasn't getting across. He caught wind of that and was like, you know what, how about I make an entire album of nothing but just Black of the Berry songs? And that's how we get this Afro Doomerism pile of shit. So yeah, if you didn't know, Damn is an Afro-pessimist album. It just is. Everything from the lyrical content to the title of the songs, the features, it's all Afro-pessimism coded. Basically, the ethos of the album Damn: Black people are cursed by the will of God, cursed according to the theory of Afro-pessimism, which says that we're not fully human. We can't be fully humanized, even when we're at our peak. I mean, Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor, and that's a highly sought after award. It's something that signifies that you put in an exceptional amount of hard work, and then during your acceptance speech you get called the N-word.
We the best music.
It is what it is, but everything comes back to self, because that's the only thing we can control. And even when we do have agency over our lives, it still feels like we're highly vulnerable to destruction. The song that made me cry when I was listening to Pimp a Butterfly was the track I. And it's not the gussied up studio version. It's actually a live performance, right? And midway through the performance, a fight breaks out in the crowd. And Kendrick stops performing to address the fight and break it up. And, he starts talking about how we don't have time to waste time and we lost so many people to this and we need to stop it. And then he goes into this diatribe about the N word and how black people are kings and queens and all of this, right? But they're not listening. They're not soaking in what he's saying. The chorus of the song is "I love myself," and in the black community, that's one of the big things we lack is self-love. I feel his pain when there's someone or a group of people that you really, really love and you're trying to reach out to them, but for whatever reason, they're not hearing it. And so you kind of have to just watch them suffer in a lot of ways. I don't know. That was the thing that really got me, was seeing the depth to which he cared and how deeply that resonated with me. There's a lot of insecurity in the black community. I mean, let's just call a spade, right? I don't want my child to have an inferiority complex because of their skin color. I feel like that's a wild concept because nobody is teaching black kids how to have high self-esteem. Mostly we just teach them how to survive, how to survive the system, how to get by, how not to fall victim to it. So why aren't we more angry then? If all of this is going on, if all of this injustice is going on, why aren't we more angry? Because I still am. Like a few months ago, that was during like the peak. Like I was feeling so much anger and sadness and confusion. I've calmed down a bit since then, but it's also like it's still very raw and intense. So I don't want to say or do anything that I know I'm going to regret later. So I just, this is why I said earlier, this is like my therapy. This is how I'm processing it. Still, why aren't we more angry? Why aren't we doing more? And then I remember, oh yeah, every single time we tried to do more, we were stopped short. They killed us. So, I mean, it's like, are we cursed?
It's like when you're born, usually you're born into a dynasty or an empire, right? You're born like as a junior or, following in your father's footsteps. You always tell your father, he did this, or your father, or your grandfather, he did this, or we got this, or the family heirlooms. There's none of that in the outer city. I call it the outer city because we left out. There's nothing. We don't get any family heirloom, the family crest, all that stuff that you would think is so important was meaningless because I mean, come on. Our family crest was cotton, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's like the only thing we can really leave behind is culture, is music, and dignity and determination. That's what we had. So it's like, I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's a hell of a job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire for your family.
Here I am, the night of Juneteenth, celebrating the day that black people were given their right to humanity. This lady snuck me into the Blue Room, shout out to her, and it's basically a jazz place for people to relax and unwind. And I don't know if I'm weird for getting enjoyment out of seeing other people have fun, but yeah, it was really nice to see all these older black people just unshackled by hate and fear, just enjoying themselves. Real talk. I talked to this older, well, she was an old lady. She's turning 78 in August. Shout out to both of us. We both August babies. This old lady came over to me and sat down next to me. We had a conversation, and she showed me a picture of her family, and I don't know, that just makes my heart smile. I don't know, seeing how happy they are. Black joy has gotten us through literally at the darkest of times. What we've built in the years since Plymouth Rock landed on us is way more than a culture. It's a full-blown legacy at this point. That's why I take it so personal when people say we don't have a culture or we don't have anything to offer, because this is it. This is all we've been allowed to make. You know how people say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade? Life literally gave us nothing, and we made an entire, fruit punch, lemonade, strawberry, whatever, whatever you can think of, we made it. It seems like that's all we have. All we have is our creativity and our joy. It's just a shame that sometimes to the rest of the world, that isn't enough. Is there hope? Is there a chance that Black people can escape this curse and find true freedom? It's a long shot, but if we can see the trap before we fall in it, that should increase the likelihood that we avoid it, right? Maybe. I don't know. I think I've said all I need to say with this. This was very cathartic. This was only like 26 minutes of venting. So, yeah, thanks for not clicking off the video the moment it got really boring.
バージーワールド